Up on the mountains outside of Denver, Colorado, the fireworks were blazing with incredible performances, and even though records fell like the debris from Roman candles, the best fireworks show came on Sunday when the Mopar Mile High Nationals crowned its champions. John Force Racing driver Robert Hight and John Force were 1-2 in funny car qualifying and ended up the same way in final eliminations. Hight captured his 5th win of the 2014 season by knocking off his father-in-law John in the final round. The victory marked the most wins for Hight in a season.
Man, I didn't know if we were going to get another one. You know, back in 2012, I won 4 in a row and never got another one. It took over a year to get one. So these are hard to come by, especially when you're racing John Force. He's running the way he is, but it's fun to race him in the final. We'll say this, I was only rooting for one Force, and that's Brittany. She's coming up. I hope she can do it. Thanks to Auto Club, Peak, Mac Tools, Gates Belts, everybody. Yes!
Pat yourself on the back for an 027 light, by the way.
I was on it.
Top Fuel driver J.R. Todd admitted racing on the mountains of Vandermeer Speedway only reminded him how out of shape he was. Sunday, he won the marathon and spoiled a John Force Racing double up by taking down Brittany Force in the final round. The win was Todd's 2nd at Vandermeer since 2006.
You know, this is like the one race you dread coming to all year just because you got to make so many changes to come here that it doesn't relate to anywhere else we run, but this is probably my favorite track now. I mean, this is awesome, you know. I was worried Brittany might get her first win here on the mountain like I did, but I'm just so proud to be part of this Coletta team. All 4 teams are back there thrashing on our car before this final round, and man, the only thing missing is Conrad Coletta. Hopefully he's watching, and we wish he was here, but he made the right calls from the phone, and look what we got you.
And all of the Colettas had won on the mountain, and now you add your name to that group for this team. Well done.
That is awesome. Thank you, guys.
Dominance on the mountain is nothing new to Mopar driver Alan Johnson as he fought off the challenge of teammate Jake Coughlin to win the Mopar Mile High Nationals for the 6th time in his career. The victory was Johnson's 4th of the 2014 season.
Alan Johnson comes out, salutes the heavens. Once again, he has done it. It just becomes so routine. But for one of the rare times, only the 2nd time since the mid-90s, you did not test coming into this event. Despite that, how confident were you, and knowing that there'd been some clutch issues earlier in the day?
Oh, thank the Lord first. But, you know, I got all the faith in this team and the world, and they showed it today. We struggled all weekend, and they come in the 1st round today and laid down a run. 2nd round, 3rd round, decent runs, having clutch problems right there.
A 2nd rain shower today.
But I got all the faith in this team. I never question them, and they come through once again. Mopar, Magnetti, Morelli, what a great team we make.
Well done.
Well done.
Awesome. Well done.
Woo!
For the 2nd race in a row, Andrew Hines had the baddest bike on race day. Hines quickly ran down a quicker reacting Michael Ray, who broke shortly after the launch. The win was Hines' 4th of the season.
Worked very hard to try and give us the best pieces they can, and you know, it's stuff we didn't even dyno. We threw a motor together. My guy Scott, our engine guy, back to the shop. He's not going with us to the races anymore, so he gets a little chance to tweak on things here and there. And Matt's like, let's throw this in there, throw that in there, and we'll run that motor in Denver, and we'll see how it goes. And you know, it was pretty good. I don't know what ran the final, but it was nice and straight and true. That was a
724 with us.
Not too impressive. It was my slowest run of the weekend, but
this is impressive right here.
You know, I'll take this Mopar Wally. That's awesome. My son Ryan, 2 in a row for him, so he's going to go back to football camp, have fun. Tanya, Declan, I love you. Daddy, bring home another Wally. Great job by all our boys in the mountain. They know how to run this place.
In addition to the incredible Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series action, there were winners crowned in the Lucas Oil divisions. Headlining those winners was Jackie Alley, who won a Battle of Camaros by stomping Tyler Rudacek. Alley, racing a Superstock D-Automatic Camaro, chased down Tyler's GTDE entry to win the double breakout match. Other winners of the Mopar Mile High Nationals included Brenda Grubbs, who claimed her 1st NHRA Wally in her 2nd national event final by beating Scott Burton in the stock class. Jeremy Demers used a 009 margin of victory to pick up the win in Super Comp by beating Mitch Mustard. In Supergas, James Kunkel used an incredible 009 reaction time to win a double breakout against Bradley Johnson. This was Kunkel's first national event win. Ray Julius was another first-time winner as he claimed the top sportsman crown, taking down Dave Slatton in the final round. And in top dragster, Brandon Rhodes shut out George Slatton in a double breakout final. Rounding out the Lucas Oil Sportsman divisions was Super Street racer Brian Percival, last year's Super Comp winner, who beat Chris Bombard in the final. The 24-race NHRA Mellow Yellow Tour with the second stop on the Western Swing coming up this weekend, the NHRA Sonoma Nationals at Sonoma Raceway. Stay tuned to CompetitionPlus.com for all the latest news, and make sure to like us on Facebook. Kathy Fisher, CompetitionPlus.tv.